Hello and welcome to From Barre to Business, the very first podcast. My name is Nikki Bleakley and I am the founder of DN, which includes DN Dance, DN Theatre, and our in-house charity, Edinburgh Community Foreign Arts. So why From Barre to Business? So back in the day, running a timetable of dance classes in a dance school used to go on your ability to teach and dance, and then your skill to interact with students. Fast forward 16 years, and running a dance school has turned into running a small business. And I've gone through a shift over the last, I would say, 2 to 3 years, where I can now, with confidence, say that I am the director, the founder, and the CEO of a small business, a successful small business. And that has been a real shift in my mindset. So I thought that it'd be really inspiring to share stories and where I take my journey from here to help other small business owners who are keen to lift the ceiling. So today we have Lindsay.
Hi.
So Lindsay is my husband and business partner. We work closely together. He'll be on a series of these podcasts. And today we are going to focus on all the projects that we start, and all the opportunities that we create, which sometimes is crazy, but we're learning to narrow it down. So what are you working on at the moment, and what opportunities are you creating within the business?
Yeah, good question. So almost everything I do is focused around how do we improve the quality of the service for the customers.
Mm-hmm.
How do we harness technology to make it possible to scale without the quality of service dropping? And then how is it possible to use that technology to improve the service level that we give everyone beyond what we've ever been doing in the past?
Yeah, awesome. So where we've taken all the sort of technical side of things, the communications from even 4 years ago to now.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of insight into that, because all I see is coding and numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, sure
so
thing.
I see coding and numbers, and for you, it's like been a really amazing pathway, hasn't it?
Yeah. So if I can go back, if I can rewind a little bit, how things used to operate was you managed all the email communications with every customer. You knew every customer by name, and the school was much smaller, and you taught almost every student. As things have grown, as you grow, that starts to become untenable, because the only way to teach all the classes and communicate with all the people is never go to sleep. And there were nights when you were up until 2 and 3 and teaching till 9, then up until 2 and 3 in the morning, over 3 or 4 nights a week, answering your emails, just to keep in touch with all the communication that was coming in. And that is admirable when the business is in its infancy, but it isn't sustainable. So one of the things that I have introduced into the business is a way that we can ensure that everybody is receiving the right level of communication without relying on you as an individual answering all those emails. So just to give one specific example, when we have an enrollment into a class, we now have a systematic way of being able to send out the relevant welcome and introduction information to individuals, so that they get exactly the right information that's relevant to their specific class, venue, teacher, and day or time that they're coming to class. And to give some
insight from my side of that,
we don't lift a finger in that.
No, and I don't even know that happens now. So flip that 4 years later, or however long it's been since this all started, is that I now can put all my time and focus onto the team and how we're developing different opportunities for the students that come to the school. And I know that that's happening in the background, and people are getting an excellent service when they sign up for a class, but I don't see it. And
you don't see it?
No.
No.
Awesome.
And we effectively, use the systems to send the information that everybody needs to know to every person that it's relevant to. Like, where is your specific venue? How do you access it? What's the parking like? Also, who is your teacher? Here's a video from your teacher. Also, what does the billing process look like? How much are your monthly fees going to be? All of those frequently asked questions, we're able to automate all of that so that the non-frequently asked questions can be answered by the staff. And that is where the real value is. Having staff who actually have the time to give time to those important non-standard questions.
Yeah. Which is what raises the
bar. Yeah. If your staff or yourself are floundering in trying to just keep up with the everyday questions, then you can't give the really important questions, the ones that require a specific service, the time that they need to be able to resolve them properly.
Yeah. So if we had unlimited access to money and unlimited time, unlimited resources, what would you scale and why?
Oh, lots of different things, but one of the areas I would work on first is to chunk all of the solutions that we've been building to support our school's growth. I would consolidate that into lots of micro training packages, and I would start scaling I would start making that available and providing
to help people like me
to help people like you be able to implement these same processes within their own schools,
so that we can, like, class providers of any description, whether that's swimming, gymnastics, whatever it is, can focus on what for me the skill was that I started teaching, which is dance.
Yeah.
And sometimes
what technical skills have you got in computer world?
Oh, I've not even one. I know how to turn it on. You didn't learn that in ballet school. So I always think back to, like, it's incredible really, and I've gone off piece a little bit, but I always say this to you, I always remind you, I'm like, don't forget I left school at 16 and went to ballet school for 3 years and then danced on a cruise ship. I don't know what you mean by the coding of the entrepot of the situation.
Yeah.
That is literally a different language. But I also think that we need to remember that we don't need to understand. I don't want to understand that. I don't need to understand it. So you don't need to know it all as the sort of founder of the business, and you use your passion and your skills, something that you're really, really keen to grow into a business. You don't need to be able to know it all. You need what's called a super who. And a super who is someone who wants to come on the journey with you and is passionate and has a skill that you don't have. So Lindsay's my super who, and I'm your...
Well, you're the founder. You're the expert. You are the one that's got the product. You're the one who knows.
Yeah, but the product's no good without a super who. So that's how we found over time how we work so well as a team, because we both have completely different skills. Anyway, I knew this would be happening on our podcast. We go off on a different journey.
Well, that's all right, because that's what it's
why
for.
We've done a podcast so it can be longer.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think is currently holding us back from scaling as quick as we want to?
Time and money.
Yeah.
Time and money.
It's a shame, eh?
We've got, we talk regularly about our different ambitions and goals and visions for different areas of the business. And when we are discussing these sort of, these visionary kind of positions. We do talk like
there's an endless pot of money, don't we?
We talk like we've got unlimited amount of time to spend on developing them. Like but the reality is, when you've got a young family that needs to get collected from school at 3:15 every day, and you've got limited resources, and you're already invested in your own school, you've got the operational stuff that's happening in your own current business to manage. It's very, very difficult to find those additional pockets of time to properly deliver the additional business. But that is a skill
that we are learning, which is something that I actually want to explore at some point in more detail. Is we are learning every single week how to manage our time effectively, and using the time that we do have available to its maximum.
Yes.
Because I know we both fall into this hole where we get overwhelmed. We've got all these ideas and we actually don't do anything because we're too busy scrambling around deciding where to go next.
Yeah.
So it's something that we're learning together, I think.
Yes.
How to manage our time and have a clear pathway for the next goal.
Learning what we need to block out in order that we can focus our energy in the stuff that is going to push us forwards.
What do you need to block out?
2 things. One of them is scrolling.
Scrolling.
Sometimes when the volume of work becomes so large that there's a bit of procrastination because you don't know where to go next.
Yeah.
Where's the good place to spend your time? So you find yourself
a distraction.
You look for a distraction.
Yeah.
So that for me is probably the most.
Number 2. You said the 2 things.
I did say there was 2 things. I think I said this to you earlier, but I've forgotten what the second one was.
I can't remember either.
No. Well, there is another thing, but if I could just cut out the scrolling, and being disciplined with recognizing when I'm in when I'm looking to distract myself because I don't know which thing to focus on next, and instead of scrolling, use my time to organize what my next focus should be. That would really help.
Mine is also my phone. So one thing I started doing is when I'm on my computer is hiding my phone. So I need it there for everything, but I hide it.
Yes.
And if I hide it, I don't pick it up. So that's helped me.
Yeah.
So
catching it out at the corner of your eye, you just find yourself drawn to it.
They are the most amazing, most annoying objects in the world.
Yeah, simultaneously.
So I'm excited for where things are going next. I see you working on all the systems and I love seeing you work on it. It makes you excited. You use your brain and it's like, what's the word? Peak area. Like it's a peak area for you and it brings like a buzz which is something that I think is really important for me to see you working in an area where it makes you excited about what you can achieve.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see where it goes next. So will you come back in a while and tell us what's happened with the scaling of it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's kind of a silent project, isn't it?
It is.
So you just disappear and everyone thinks that you're not doing it.
It is. It's one of those projects, it's one of those areas of the job where in order to do it effectively, I need to be, I need to hide away. I need no distractions. Because the technical elements of it require a lot of processing power.
Yeah.
And if there are conversations and distractions around me, it really interferes with my ability to make progress. So
basically I need to just stay away a bit longer.
Yeah.
We've discovered, I'm number 2. I think I'm number 2.
You are number 2.
I'm the distraction.
You are.
I know I am. Sorry. I am proud of you though.
Thank you. I'm proud of you too.
Thanks. So subscribe, follow, and we'll be back in 2 weeks with another hopefully inspiring story. Take care. Millions of love.